Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about some of the movements which were common in modern poetry. The first movement was Imagism, the second movement was Symbolism. Imagism, it is actually a literary movement in early 20th century. This movement was active for 10 years. First revolves against the Victorian and Romantic poetry. The Images rejected the 19th century poetic form and languages. The Images rejected the sentiments of Victorian and Romantic poetry. The characteristics of Imagism was they used the common language, they used exact words instead of decorative words, they create new rhythms. According to them, poems were works of art and not piece of emotional, a revolutionary impact on English language writing for the rest of the 20th century. Leaders of Imagists was Ezra Pound, F.S. Flint, and James Joyce. The next movement was Symbolism. It first started in France, which represented things by means of symbol. The symbolist found beauty in everyday details of normal day-to-day life. The symbolist does not consider any particular topic, diction, or rhythm to be used in poetry. The technique of the symbolist is impressionistic, not representational. The symbolist poetry in England came into prominence with the appearance of T.S. Eliot's The Waste Land. W.B. Yeats, James Joyce were the symbolists. Thomas Eliot, one of the most important poet of modern poetry, he was born in USA and chief representative and dominant figure, a great critic, classicist, a social philosopher, educated at Harvard University. His works include The Waste Land, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, Burnt Norton, East Cocker, The Dry Salvages. The next one was William Butler Yeats. He is an Irish poet. He was anti-rationalist, founder of Celtic movement, a symbolist. Due to World War I, Yeats wrote in realistic direction. His work includes The Wanderings of Ossian. The poet pleads with the element power, a symbolism poem. The Shadowy Waters, The Writing Stair, The Tower, The Wind at Cool are some of the most known poetry of W.B. Yeats. Trench poets or war poets, the poets who wrote about war. These poets included Siegfried Sassoon and Wilfred Owen. Robert Bridges, J.M. Hopkins, E. Housman, and Ezra Pound were also some of the poets of modern poets. The most of the themes which discussed in modern poetry was satirical, war, social injustice, arts, human rights, life, dissatisfaction, and futurism.